it is a quarter past, so we can go ahead and get started if you guys are okay. Or if you guys want, we can push it out a week. I mean, it's not a big deal to me. Or we can play for an hour and get us to the adventure and stop. Or we can, if you guys want to handle a bunch of characters, we can play as far as we can get to. It's up to you.
Just two of us. I don't know if it's going to work out for all the characters we have.
Yeah. And I had to throw a fourth character on, actually. So there will be another one joining you guys here in a second.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, just because you don't have to level. I mean, I had to... For this adventure, like I think I mentioned last week, you need around 27 levels. You guys have however many you got. You got like 6 people at 4th level. So, more or less.
I would think either push it out or play until we get to the adventure.
Okay. No, not a problem. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. So where we last left it is that you guys were very much in the... you had just concluded killing the Otyug. Is that how you say it? The nasty swamp creature.
Yep.
And got this ring of this homeless dude outside in Verbobanc, outside the Turnip Lane townhouses or wherever they are. And that's where we left you. I think we left you at the side of the road with this carcass and this ring. And, I think you guys were going to bring it back into the city. So...
We did bring it back. We
Okay.
gave it to the old man, and he was thanking us to, appreciative of adventurers that did good deeds without money.
Oh, that's right.
And we got the blessing.
Yes, you did, and I did apply that to the characters. So hopefully, you'll see it on your character sheet. All of you are under a bless effect for the next 99 turns. So that's great.
Is that what that effects +1 is? Okay.
Yeah. So for the next 24 hours, somebody has smiled upon you guys for doing a good deed, for sure. And so you were told once you've concluded your internal business here within Verbobanc that you guys should report back to the Cinnabar Tower and prepared to be teleported to Leukish, which is the capital city of the Duchy of Ernst. I think I shared that map before, but I'll go ahead and share it again, just to give a overview. It's all for me. I'm just like a map geek, so it's always helpful to me to have an understanding of where we're at, right? So let me for some reason get rid of that.
And then we have to travel south to Silver or something.
Yes, you have to travel to Silver Rise. But let me sorry. Player notes, reference. Okay, here we go. So here's the broad map. Pushing this out. So this is the broader map of Greyhawk, of course. And it's not even the full map, of course. It's you can zoom in and out, but you guys are currently in Furundi, or Valuna, at the corner of Furundi and Furundi here. So you're kind of right down here. You're kind of right down here on the map.
Gotcha.
And you need to go up here. Kind of too far for practical travel. and a better, more granular map is being pushed out now. So, okay, so you guys are going to come into Leukish in the top, and you'll have to make your way down to Silver Falls, which is to the south, highlighted by that little circle. And then south of Silver Falls, a few hours, is a little village called Silver Rise, and that's where you need to go. So, overland travel, of course, would be prohibitive. It would be weeks. The Archmage Tarvith has confided he has, at the bottom of the Cinnabar Tower, he and others around Greyhawk have, in major cities that are allied, have constructed teleportation circles that they can use to teleport small groups into the receiving locations. If there's a teleport circle within that city, then they can teleport there. So that's the goal, and when you guys are ready, you guys can go back to Cinnabar Tower. But until then, of course, you have the city open to you, and you guys can do whatever you want. I did ask, I don't know if you saw it, but go ahead and remove, if you leveled up, go ahead and remove 200 gold from your inventory for the leveling process. And for Jorvik, for you got the delta, the gap of experience was provided by that tome of experience, but you still had to be trained, wisdom. Right? So, yeah. So it's like kind of discretion of the DM, but I'm calling it 50 per level you're going into. So you're going into 4th level, and so that would be 200 gold. I'm not sure. Pick, were you, did you level? I think you did, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
So I started, like you told me to,
right.
I rolled starting gold, and then you told me to get whatever I needed equipment-wise.
Yes.
Within reason.
Right.
So I only have the starting 50 gold on me.
Right.
So I'll take that off, but I'm just saying I don't have the other 150.
No problem. These guys are loaded, mostly. So
well, not anymore.
Mort before he left. So Mort was asked by Tarveth to return with him to the gnarly forest. Mort kept all of his magic items, but he did Mort held on to some diamonds, as Jorvik knows. He had some diamonds in his possession from the adventurers, and so that's kind of party inventory. Now that you're part of the party, let's go ahead and I will take that off the party sheet. Inventory. So
will the tower give us anything for the return of the staff that was part of the ritual?
All right. I don't know that they will.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got like a hard merchant sell on it, but they would love to look at it and probe it and see if
Did he pay us anything?
Deduce anything? No, not for the staff. I mean,
no. I mean the wizard. Did he pay us for risking our neck?
Yeah, it was. I think he did actually. It was some sessions ago. But he definitely gave you guys some money for the tower when you guys went and disrupted the ink situation. I think you got, I forget, I have to go back and look, but it was like 500 gold and some other stuff. And you could keep whatever you found in the tower and stuff. But the Vestra Manor was not the wizard's errand. That was internally with you guys. You just kind of got out of town. You got called back to Rhinehurst. So you didn't get paid anything for that, other than whatever you found there.
All right. Well, my paladin doesn't care about money anyway, but so there are living expenses, and
Yeah.
I need some magic armor eventually, because that would save me a lot of my precious encumbrance.
Yep. Yep. Understood. So it'll be all the better when you find it. Yeah.
I don't know if these are working, but I put the modifiers in, but I don't know. When I roll these things in the chat, it doesn't really show me the changes, which is kind of weird.
Okay, so so on the one hand you have longsword, right? And the other, are you equipped? You have a morning star and a dagger. Is that correct?
Sometimes I'll use longsword, so I applied the negatives to all those weapons. So
all right, so
-2 on the morning star, -2 on the longsword, and there's a -4 on the dagger. But it's also an additional -2 because I'm not proficient in it, so it's a big whopping -5 even with the +1 dagger. So
on the dagger. Okay,
so that's what I got to use.
Walk me through what's this supposed to be? You're going to do. You're going to have 2 weapon proficiency. So
no, I'm just not doing the weapon proficiency thing yet because I don't have it open to. So
you shouldn't get penalized on your main hand, right? I didn't think.
No, you get penalized. No, you get a -2 to your main and -4 to your offhand when you dual wield. I'm not taking the weapon proficiency slot.
Okay.
It is offset by your reaction adjustment. If you have any from Dex.
Yeah, I don't have it by Dex.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish.
Okay.
But it's just mechanics in the game. Here, I'll roll and I'll show you. So let's see. If
Morningstar looks right. It's -1. You've got +1. Longsword's -2. That's your main hand.
Yeah, they're definitely set up correctly, but when I watch what I roll.
Okay.
So this is the Morningstar. Oh. Maybe it is working now. What the heck? It wasn't working that last time. Let's try the long.
Well, you got should be -1, but you're offset because of a bless spell, right? So that's right.
Yeah, why is it saying -2?
It looks right because of the bless spell +1. Yep. Looks right. Right. If your main hand.
Something I'm not seeing.
Right. Well, if you go to your actions tab, right, it shows Morningstar is -1, which is right because you have it's your main hand. You said it's a -2, but you +1, so it's a net -1. And on you rolled the dice, you got a 19. It didn't subtract the -1 because you're blessed at the moment. So that's a wash. So it's going to give you the actual roll.
I wish it would show the yeah. I was kind of expecting the nomenclature there to show me the minuses and stuff, but I guess it doesn't. Like in the readout where it shows effects and AC -2 and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't show that.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. But looking at it, it seems to add up right. The math seems to add up right. And then the dagger would be like a -4. Yeah, -4 at the moment. Okay, when the bless goes off, it would be -5.
Now that is showing up.
Yep. Yeah, the D20 minus whatever is there.
Oh, okay. So the minus would come after the D20. Okay, I see. Little weird, but yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay, good.
I would prefer it to show up in the whole line, but
yeah, that's how they coded it. Okay, good.
All right.
So let me the party sheet inventory. There's still. I'm gonna go ahead and assign that to you, Pick. There's 5 gray emeralds that have not been taken, so I went ahead and signed those to you. There's some jewelry there. Potion of healing. I forgot what the gray emeralds were worth. I don't think much. The green-gray emeralds.
They're worth a lot, actually.
50 gold each. The gray emeralds, 50 gold. Oh yeah, 50 gold each. Right. So that's 250 gold right there. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he needs it, he can get 3 of them for his training or whatever.
Right.
Looks like Lodar is in the same boat. He's got 10 gold to his name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but I don't think Lodar is. I don't think he's gotten to the. Is he level up yet? I didn't think he was.
No,
I think his experience was not quite there as a berserker.
Okay, yeah, because it makes sense for a fighter.
And he wasn't here, right? Was he here?
So from last, I did apply some EXP from last round. So if you guys go to the gear on your main tab of your character, main tab, and hit the gear next to Fighter 3 or Thief 3 or Paladin 3, there's you'll see a total XP of 268 or whatever. Just hit the apply check button, and it'll apply it.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, I prefer that because that way I get my EXP bonus.
Okay.
Not much, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, right. That split 6 ways that Otyug was not dealing out a ton, but hey, man, you saw, you did a good deed. You're blessed for it. You got a little EXP for it. Besides the monster, you're doing the right thing. Okay. So yeah, if you want to convert those diamonds, Pick, you can just take them off your inventory and give yourself 200 gold, then remove 200 gold. Whatever. You can do your own accounting there.
Sounds good.
Not a problem. Okay.
Yeah, I am now light encumbrance. Still
good.
Carrying around a ton of crap, but
yeah, it's easy to do, right? Encumbrance is no joke.
Well, you have to. I mean, that's a fighter doesn't have a choice. That's why fighters preferably have high strength, but I'm stuck with the 16.
Now, remember, somebody had a bag of holding. I don't know who's got it and who's using it.
I was thinking about that the other day. What happened to that sucker?
It's in someone's inventory somewhere. I don't know who's got it, but you guys might want to do a little bit of housekeeping there. I see it's in Leoris's. It's in his backpack.
Oh, you're right.
You may want to take that out of the backpack and put it.
I need that on the paladin. Who else needs it more than me? Okay. I'll definitely put that on the paladin.
It makes sense to have it on the paladin.
Yeah, that way I can throw my shield into it and keep other stuff available and whatever group needs to throw in there. There's already stuff probably in here, but I don't see anything listed.
And I would point you guys out to some inventory items. Like Leoris has got a ring of blinking. I don't think it's ever been used.
It hasn't.
And I think somebody's got a ring of free action. I think maybe Aspen.
That's an awesome freaking item.
That was at the bottom. Those 2 rings, remember, at the bottom of that vase or urn in the shattered circle where the wraith was. Those 2 rings were there. Ring of blinking and ring of free action.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Free action's a big deal in D&D.
Yeah. I'll take blinking if nobody else wants it. I think the free action should go to either Jorvik or Lodar.
Well, the blinking's on Leoris. I don't know if he'd be very happy about losing this.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was actually using it.
I don't know. I assume he knows he has it.
I don't know.
I'm just running his character because he hasn't been here the last couple of sessions.
But I don't. Aspen's never used her the Ring of Reaction. Or no, it's not free action. I'm sorry. It's feather falling. It's feather falling.
Oh, it's not free action. It's a big deal.
No, I'm
It's a
sorry.
big difference. All right.
Yeah.
Well, feather falling would be good for the rogue, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe you should give that one to. Give that to Pick, I would say. That's his main character, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's no problem.
That way, if you're ever scaling anything and you get hit or knocked off, you won't die.
Or just randomly jump from high places. That's
Go
always
wild,
fun.
Yeah. Like a flying squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Who has that?
That's Aspen. Jack's a thief character.
Oh. Where is he?
I don't know.
Did he say
I asked if he was coming. He hadn't replied.
no, that's
He must
very.
be,
He's been very active. That's unusual.
Yeah, he's been solid every week, right? So something must have come up for him.
Well, we could say picked his pocket and took
Right. Pick did what he does best.
role
Man.
play and see if he notices. So yeah, go ahead and take it. Put it on Pick's character. See if Aspen notices.
So we have to unequip it from him. That'd be a good pick because he was wearing it on his finger. Shaking the hand. Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you.
People have to sleep. So.
I would think a ring would be pretty hard to get off, you know. Maybe if you were like
thief.
to
Yeah, that's very, very easy for most, especially like the magic sleight of hand people, watches and rings. Yeah, and especially if you touch them in other places, or if somebody else bumps into them, anything like that, any sort of sensory distraction, you'll focus on that rather than what's happening on your hand or wrist or.
Yeah, we'll just say you swiped it, you borrowed it while she was sleeping.
maybe
You could always replace it with another ring so she wouldn't notice.
well, somehow maybe you had need of it during you guys, the two of you guys, right? Went with the Thieves Guild for 3 weeks. So there was some stuff where you guys switched assets, and it just ended up with you. And
I mean, Pick has an 18 deck. I mean, it's as thiefy as it's going to get. If anybody could do it, it would be his character.
Yeah. I'm sure he doesn't want to steal it if it can be, given of free will.
No.
Can you steal from another thief?
There's the thief code, right? Honor among thieves.
Yeah. Right. Well, you guys can discuss it in the Thieves' Cant. Talk it over.
Like I said, you just say you're borrowing.
How do I? Okay, I should be able to just move it onto yours. It's not somehow. Why am I not able to move that? Okay, just did. All right. Third time's a charm. So it's on your inventory at the moment. So.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, so the town is open, but you guys are running short on cash. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want, we can conduct the teleport and get you guys over to Leukish.
Yeah, I'm fine. Whatever.
Okay.
Teleport sounds good. I think we're pretty much done at the moment.
And what time of day is it? I've lost track, but do you guys want to rest before you teleport over?
I think we already rested. I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
We did lose any spells during the fight at the swamp, the bog?
Lodar should probably be. Wait a minute.
There was one healing. There's one healing spell used on.
Oh, we did take some damage, a little bit of damage during the fight.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I guess we can rest.
Okay.
If we rest, we should all be
Yeah.
full health because I can heal. What, 8 points?
Jax. Yeah,
So
Jax maximum.
I'd have. Yeah, I
My
can
brother
easily
Maynard.
from healing and lay on hands and the priest. We could easily get
Okay.
everybody to max.
Right, and
So low
anyone-
dart needs to be reduced.
and from a wizard's viewpoint, right, on 2E, I think it is. You can remind me, pick. But so to prep a spell, I think it's like 10 minutes per level. So if you, so long as you know this spell, right, you have your spell book, you have something memorized and set for the day. But if you need to switch that up, you'll need, per level, 10 minutes per level to meditate and replace that spell, which is pretty handy, right? If all of a sudden you go into a situation where there's like, you need a spider climb. All right, guys, well, give me 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. Let me think about this. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, let me go ahead and rest you guys up. Okay, long rest. Done.
There's an unidentified object on Leoris.
Yeah.
Probably qualify that as being identified by now by somebody in this wizard's tower.
It wasn't magic is the problem. It was unidentifiable.
It's some kind of weird alien item or something?
Yeah, exactly. It's a skull. It's a skull that you guys found at the bottom of the Shattered Circle. Actually, right in the same place as the Founding Stone. You guys found this. I can.
Yeah, I just said unidentified skull then. So.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Type in whatever.
And I've got the bag of holding now on the paladin.
Yeah, I forget. I mean, it's you can look it up pretty easy. I think we rolled for it. But it has a capacity, right? An opening size, a capacity, and then an aversion to sharp objects, I think. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna throw my shield in there, Raptor Claw. I don't know. He doesn't have it listed for anything else, unless somebody has a listing of what might be in the bag. There's nothing I see here.
I don't know.
I thought we put some stuff for the group into it, but
I'm sure you would have way back when, but I don't know what remains there. So,
well, I will be the treasurer, I guess.
the organizer. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So it's a new day. You guys wake up. You break your fast, and collectively you get your gear together and you head over to the Cinnabar Tower. Again, a warm day, nice spring day. It is characterized by heavy dew in the morning. Grass and paths are slick. Okay. Nice, I guess a humid morning out here in Verbobanc. So you guys make your way over to Cinnabar Tower. Let's see, it's the 6 of you, right? So you come in, and awaiting you is the same steward, the tower steward, who I've not given a name to. He's a wizard of his own right, but he is always there with the traffic. It comes in and out. He sees you there and asks if you're ready to conduct your travel per the Archmage's wishes. So I'll go into character. Oh, welcome back. I take it by the looks of your full gear ensemble, you're ready to go to Leukish on the behest of Archmage Tarvith.
We are.
Very good. And he.
Can you explain the process?
Yes, momentarily. And he turns around and he rings a bell on the back of his basically console where he's standing, and he turns back around to you. Yes, good sir. It's fairly simple. In this tower, underneath the main hall here, 2 levels down, you will find a circular chamber that holds a transference circle, a teleportation, if you will, circle, erected by Archmage Tarvith and others some time back. Someone of the order must actually operate the device in order for it to be successful. There's a command word that only those of the order know to activate it. Zorath of our order, he will be not only activating the circle for you, but he will also be joining you. And I would tell you to see Archmage Tarvith should you have questions, but he has gone, and he left me this message for you to say, good friends, I have come to learn that in fact there's a quiet bounty out for you. Elvaron, as we suspected, has not been idle since you have foiled his plans in the tower. And there is, in fact, a bounty. So out of an abundance of caution, I am sending one of my order with you on this errand. And just as an added measure of precaution. Let's hope Elvaron is not foolish enough to act on what he intends, but I cannot guarantee it. With that, a mage in a pretty flamboyant yellow robe comes up. He looks of a darker descent, maybe from the desert, with a darker, dusky hue to him. And he bows deeply and he says, good afternoon, or good morning. My name is Zorath. I am from the... where am I from? That's a good question. Where is Zorath from? Un momento. He's from somewhere, and I will tell you where he's from. He's from the Brightlands. He is, in fact, from the Brightlands, which is just south of Ernst. And it is his pleasure to accompany you to Leukish and to help make your arrangements. In fact, they've already been made down to Silver Falls and then to Silver Rise to check on Lynchros. And so that is, the steward turns back to you, Pick, and says, was that a sufficient explanation for you, or would you like more in-depth answer?
How safe is this?
Well, we've not lost anyone yet, he says with a smirk. There's always a first, and he laughs, and he says, no, seriously, on a weekly basis, people come and go from the circle. It's a routine method of travel for those who avail themselves of the arts, and we have no reason to believe it won't work well today.
Excellent.
I myself have traveled this way many times, probably at least 10 times in the past few years. with no ill effect. I think the bigger danger is not the teleportation circle, but the political ramifications of Leukish. In that merchant town, you never know what you might find. So just be on your guard. And in fact, for your reading pleasure, under the player notes section, there is a public note for you guys called the Palatine Duchy of Ernst and Leukish. So in there you'll find a background on Leukish and Ernst in general, along with a map, a picture of the city anyhow.
I forgot to read that last time.
Yeah, if you want a good night's sleep, man, pull that up and read it before bed. Pull up on your phone and read it before bed. I downloaded a lot of stuff there. But yeah, it's kind of cool. So, yeah, the steward he brought his tone down a little bit lower and says, friends, I know you're acutely aware of the mission that Tarveth is on. He said he will check back with you upon his return. He expects to return sooner than you do, given that's about a 6-day travel down to Silver Falls and then Silver Rise from Leukish. Unfortunately, the teleportation circles can only go point to point and not regional. So they have to. You will end up at the bottom of the similar tower in Leukish. Again, according to the order of our kind, and they know you're coming. Of course, we schedule these with the sending and receiving towers. We're very much in synchronization, so they'll know that you're coming. And Zorath has been to that tower many times before, and he can lead you up into the city, and they're out. Okay, and Zorath claps his hands and said, "Well, if there's nothing else, let's go, friends. The daylight burns and the sun is up." And he turns and he says, "Follow me."
Right behind you.
Okay, so so normally you guys kind of make a beeline to these. You guys make a beeline to these, like normally these lifts that go up and down from level to level in the tower, all the way up to the highest level where the Archmage resides. This is not the way you go today. You instead are going to the left side of the tower. The lifts are kind of on the right side. If it's a big circle, 2 o'clock are the lifts. You're going to around the 10 o'clock, and there's a door that Zorath kind of speaks a word and it opens, and there's stairs that go down. He says, "Follow me. And don't trip on the stairs. We've had more than one wizard keep his nose in the book. One student, too many students reading their books tripped on the stairs coming down. So pay attention." So stone stairs kind of gently go down, wind down around the tower's corner, maybe down about 30 feet, passing a couple doors until it passes another door. It keeps going down, but he stops at a ledge that has a door, says a word quietly, and the door opens, and in front of you is a large, well-lit circular chamber, all stone. It is there's 3 steps that lead down into this large circular dais. It is of a polished stone. You've just stepped off kind of an unburnished, typical gray slab stone that the tower is generally made of. But this bottom circular dais, about 30 feet in diameter, is in fact made of like a marbled stone. And Zorath says, just anywhere on the marbled stone, go ahead and take your place. And as soon as we're all assembled, I'll go ahead and start the process. And he walks down onto the middle of the dais and just beckons you to come on. If you don't sense any danger if you're looking.
Do we need to make sure we keep our gear on us so we can set it down?
He says, "Yeah, this is a good question. Anything in the circle will come. From an engineering perspective, the circles are all of the exact same diameter down to the smallest of sizes. There is an exact, and I mean exact, replication engineering-wise of the spatial similarities between our tower and the receiving tower. So rest assured, anything you set aside will go into its exact position on the receiving tower side. And so you can set it down is the pronouncement here. And with that, he walks over. Once everyone's kind of set, he walks over to the sidewall where there doesn't appear to be anything, but he reaches into what appears to be an illusionary stone and brings out a scroll. And he walks back to the center of the dais. He opens the scroll and starts to cant into kind of a sing-song into a language you guys don't understand. Pretty soon, the air pressure in your ears start to get a little tight, like you're changing in altitude, and before long there's a pop. Basically you guys are in one place and there's another pop in your ears as that pressure expands back out, like you've just descended in kind of some altitude, and you guys find yourself in a marble room, however, of a different color. Before it was kind of a white marble room. This is like a dark green marbled room that you find yourselves in, but in all other respects exactly the same. There's actually a robed figure on the ledge. And he says, "Oh, right on time, Zorath." And he says, "Oh, Tankard, thank you. It's an easy travel every time I make it." And he says, "Come, friends." He says, this is Tankard. He is one of many here in Leukish that are of the arts. We've dealt pleasantries for many years now." And he says, Tankard says, "Hey, welcome to Leukish. It's a lovely city if you keep your purse inside your coat pocket and mind your manners. I think you'll find it to be a hospitable place." With that, he laughs and leaves the area, and you guys follow him out. Up the stairs you go, and you come out into a wizard's tower. So I won't go too deep into this. I didn't prep anything for the tower, other than to say it's not the same as the Cinnabar Tower. It's got its own idiosyncrasies and visual weirdness, but there's not much time to stand around and gawk, as Zorath is making for the door, stating over his shoulder that he's made arrangements for travel down to Leukish, or down to Silver Falls. And as you guys enter into the bright day of the bustling Leukish city, let me get rid of Verbobanc map and put you onto the Leukish map here. I'll stop sharing this. Push this out. Let's see. Okay, so you guys pop. I'll put a pointer. Oh, sorry. You guys pop basically right about Right in here, kind of where that arrow is. It's not. That's a little better. There's the tower right there. Okay, you guys pop into that,
Okay.
and there are a team of horses. There are at least 6 horses here in a wagon. The wagon is also, of course, bridled and hooked up, yoked to a team of draft horses. And in the back of the wagon is looks to be provisions, looks to be food, looks to be camping gear. Just a good adventuring inventory here. So Zorath said Tarveth made sure to ensure to provision you appropriately. You're doing him yet another favor, so he wanted to ensure that you were not going to be sleeping on the hard ground, but he has provided for you and for me some more upscale, if not magically imbued, set of provisions for our journey. And with that, he said, if you'd like to ride, I'm sure all of you are very proficient with the horse, but if someone would prefer to ride with the provisions, not a problem. We'll let one of the horses go or keep them along as you wish. And with that, you guys...
Is there a wagon or something?
There's 6 horses plus a wagon that's being driven by a driver. And there's room for 2 bench seating there. And there's Zorath gets on the wagon. He says, I'm not much of a horseman myself. But there's room for another one on the wagon. And then there are 6 horses. Of course, you guys.
Well, we can assume we're all riding our horses for the time being, I guess.
Yes.
Somebody else changes their mind later.
Exactly. Yeah.
They have a pony.
Yes, size appropriate, right? So they know there's some not tall humanoids here, and so there's size appropriate horses for the party, exactly as it is.
Height challenge to it.
Yeah. So who do we have? We have Pick. We have a Lodar, and we have Aspen's half elf. Jorvik, human, Vioris, elf. I think the rest are a bit taller, right? The elves are, 5 feet? 4 feet? 5 feet. Humans.
Did we ever roll for the size of this bag of holding?
I don't know. I mean, if not, let's go ahead and roll.
You can go ahead and roll the dice. Go ahead and roll a D100.
Let me bring up table.
It's right there in the bag of holding.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I'm looking right at it, yeah.
Type of bag of holding, yeah. Okay. Well, there's a table right here, yeah. Let me go ahead and roll it.
10. Perfect.
Sorry.
Okay, so it's default. No, I was actually glad it didn't turn out to be like the 35 or 60 pound one, because that would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a 250 pound limit. All right, all good. I can't seem to change the weight of the bag of holding on. How do you change the weight of these?
Let's see. It's under who's carrying it? Jorvik?
Jorvik's got it under the belt, yeah. Is there a way to edit these weights? Some things I can't edit weights on at all.
Yeah, it's the records, if they come from the manuals, they're non-editable. But we can create a new entry under items, and that allows you to do that. So, see, bag of holding. So there's nothing. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, I could always add another item and just put a weight on the item. And I'll notate it that way. It's easy enough. Just so I'm carrying the right occurrence.
Oh, it was locked first of all, so let's unlock it. Wait, yeah, we can do it here. It was locked.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Perfect.
Now we're gonna unlock it. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
I'll make a note
And I
of this.
think make
250.
sure, yeah, it's not the stuff in the bag of holding should not be contributing to your.
Yeah, I just I
encumbrance.
listed as not carried, so it doesn't add anything. Anything I put in the bag.
Okay, I think I've got a mod. Just for fun, go ahead and do it. I mean, go ahead and like carry something, like carry the medium shield for 10 and see if your weight changes by 10. I'm curious.
Oh, what changed the? Wait, what just happened?
Just next to the 10, just click the empty bubble and make it a C or an E, and see if your weight changes.
Yeah, hold on,
I can do it. I'm right here.
Yeah, hold on. No. I changed names.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I did.
I had to change the name of the bag of holding, so let me hold on a second. I have to reselect all these.
I'm just curious. Okay. I thought I had. Maybe I don't have it. But I think there's a mod that allows make sure the bag of holding doesn't contribute. Okay. Okay, so while you're doing that, yeah, we load up the horses. I don't know if anyone wants to ride in the car. It doesn't really much matter. But you guys saddle up. You get your stuff, and it's not long before you are leaving the city. Zorath stops. Oh, let me put Zorath on the map. By the way, this is the extra character I was telling you about. I can run him briefly.
Yeah, it does add it for whatever reason. The mod doesn't seem to be doing it. Unless we have to, maybe you have to aim the mod specifically at that bag or something.
Yeah, I'll dig into it after. Combat tracker. Well, party sheet. I need to add him to party sheet. Zorath, part of the party. Joining the party. Fun party. Okay.
So what kind of class is this guy?
He's a mage.
Okay, cool.
A human mage. 6th level mage.
Okay, nice.
So he is join the party. Okay. So so Zorath hands a little paperwork to the guards, mentions that if all goes well, you'd be back within the fortnight. Ask if there's anything happening on the road, and this is what the guard has a couple of news items, and I'll put them in the chat right here. I think that comes out of the chat. Yeah, 2 days ago, he said a merchant wagon came into Leukish with all of its wares, but no driver, beast, or crew. Couldn't figure it out. He saw that with his own eyes, so be on the lookout, he tells Zorath. And then another guard chimes in and says, if you're going north, he said, beware of some of the villages up around the Harp River. There's a sickness they say ain't too natural.
Sounds pleasant.
Yeah, Zorath says, well, fortunately we are not going north, we are going south. We are going to Silver Falls. Any word on the factions and how they're going? And he said, no, it's somewhat quiet, but those old things, the turf battles can flare up at any time. And
could I do a quick information gathering? Talk to a few other people in town.
Sure.
To see if there's any indication of like who the caravan might have belonged to, anything on it that would have suggested where it came from and that sort of thing? Like what sort of merchant?
Yeah, I think maybe as you're, I'm thinking Zorak is cracking the whip a little bit on getting you guys on the road, but there are some people as you're riding, you're cantering, and you're passing by plenty of people. You probably can, stop your horse as villagers come in and come out. Not just villagers, but townspeople, merchants. In other words, there's plenty of opportunity. You won't get off your horse and go canvass people on the street, but as you're sauntering your horse out of town, you're passing by plenty of people. So go ahead and roll your skill checks. I see that you rolled that, but let's just say that the we'll say that you heard that had happened. You found a couple of people that had heard through the rumor that had happened, but they don't have any credible, reasonable explanation as to why it might have happened, and they certainly don't know of anybody who was involved in the inventorying of it and finding out where it came from or anything like that. You do hear one person, wonder if it doesn't have anything to do with some of the, state of affairs going on with Nyrond and the different people around the area. I'm trying to bring up the map, so let me bring up the map. Apparently, as you guys are just getting underway, you can. I'll share this again. But I think I'm still sharing it, right? Is that there seems to be, you're in Leukish up here. This whole greater area is the area of Ernst. But within Ernst, there are several small duchies, small little counties, and little areas of control. And Savode, which you're going to be going through, is somewhat at odds with Palton to the southeast. And they're both a bit at odds with Leukish. It's all about trying to, it's about the trade, and it's always about money and power. There's no difference here. Who controls the river, the main artery, coming off this huge lake, the Nerd Lake, the Diver's Lake. And Paltine and Savode and Leukish all have interest along this lake and along the main artery river. And that has been a hot spot for some number of years. So it's not enough that just above Ernst actually is the Kingdom of Iuz, right? Which is where all the nasties are coming from. Major, evil situation up there, but they're still infighting down here. So that's what the guard was alluding to, that all was quiet in Zorath. And Zorath explains that there's still a lot of political infighting here in Ernst. Whereas Farundi is a bit more controlled, this is a bit more laden with political infighting. But unfortunately, no, you don't find out too much more about the cart. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to roll honestly on each day and each night for random encounters, and we'll see what comes up. We'll do this each day, and if you guys want to do anything out of the ordinary during the day, let me know. But otherwise, it's talking, it's observing, it's writing, and it's dealing with the weather. So, okay. So we knew it was kind of in Farundi, it was a dewish, warm, humid morning. In Ernst, let's see what the weather is actually like as you embark. It's a bit more cloudy, and the temperatures are kind of a bit uneven as the clouds and the sun rotate in and out. Not bad though. Not bad traveling weather whatsoever. Okay, so on the first day, let's see. Anything of note that you run into? Yeah. A farmer and his two sons drive a cart of hay. They pull up side of you. You overtake them, I guess. They're ahead of you, going in the direction, and they're eager to share some gossip about Silver Falls. And what gossip might there be? Let's find out.
Well, is it peaceful?
Yeah, I mean, well, Silver Falls has always been peaceful and sleepy. It has for many years that we've been going. But they do say the Silver Falls captain, guard captain's been replaced, and no one's saying why. But there's a whole lot of new faces and armor down in Silver Falls. And that's something.
And who's making these changes? Is it the Duke?
Oh, it's hard to say. It's hard to say who's making the changes. With the guard captain, I suspect it's got to be the town council or the head of the town in Silver Falls has got to be making these changes.
Okay, so it's more localized political.
Yeah, stuff. I don't know who else has got the authority.
Well, I mean, the Duke could make a change, but he probably doesn't even notice the town that small. So.
Yeah, I think you're right, good sir. I think the Duke has got a lot on his plate, as is told.
But you haven't had any run-ins with, I don't know, orcs or goblins or anything of that nature lately?
No. From time to time, you hear word of at nighttime. You hear word of if you get off the trail, the main roads in the forest. There's always some beasties that might give you trouble. But we haven't seen too much. There's some wolves and some highwaymen from time to time. They say down around these parts there's kind of a large black adder, poisonous snake that has been getting a little bit more aggressive. I know the towns have been sending out some people. And if you go too deep into the forest, we are on the border of Celadon Forest, by the way. That you might find some spiders and some ettercaps from time to time.
Kinds of poisonous critters best avoided, but good to know that we're not going to run into them on the road as far as you are used to. Right?
No, the road. The only thing to worry about you on the road, I would think, is is any flare-ups between the parties of Savode and Powhatan. If they are at each other, then you might get some skirmishes. Don't want to be in the middle of that, I can tell you. We always just kind of go around it if we can, or wait it out.
You seem safe enough if you're riding in your cart without guards. I would assume there's not a lot of highwaymen activity in this region.
No. There's on the main road here. We, the lad and I, we're just going down to the crossing at the moment. But when we have need to go down to Silver Falls or to Neelix, no, it's never much of a problem during the day and at night. As long as we got good fire about us, we aim not to try to travel at night too much, but it can't be helped, and we don't worry too much about it.
And what time is it when we run into these guys? Because I mean, if they want to strike camp with us,
it's about it's probably 11:30, 12.
Okay, it's still early.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for the information. Be safe.
Thank you, friend. And on they go. Okay, that's Yeah, that's that. Let's see if you have anything else on this day. Nope. Not. You guys get your day one. You're probably 10 miles outside of the crossing. You break camp. Find a little clearing right off the road. And sure enough, Zorath, he says, "Watch this." He speaks command, and the stuff in the cart animates and walks itself out and sets up a pavilion tent with its own set of beds inside and table and hanging globes of light. There's a nice little comfortable little palace you got going on. There's a fire right outside, and plenty of provisions, fresh fruit and vegetables, some dried meats, and cheese, wine, beers, fruit juice, and water. So
I could get used to this kind of magic. I guess we shouldn't get used to it, though.
yeah, he's like, no, again, Tarveth. This is something. This is one of the things I worked on as a student. Tarveth was tired of the camping life as he had to endure it. So he challenged the group of students to come up with a better way to travel, and this is what they came up with. Needless to say, he graduated them all very quickly. And this is an animated provision outfit here.
Excellent work. Should
Okay.
make it pretty easy for me to rest.
Yep. So let's see if anything happens tonight. All right. Speaking of which, do you guys have? Are you guys setting up guards? Even though you're, despite being in this nice pavilion, which is warded to a degree, there is a. Zorath explains, look, if you have to use nature here, the privy, that's fine, but don't go much more out than 30 yards. We've got an audible alarm, a set of alarms, of course, that are just rings the pavilion here as part of the ingenious nature of this.
Yeah, plus the thieves can set up whatever additional alarms they feel like, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. But
Maybe
yes.
just some. I have some tiny bells on me. Just set up a couple fishing line with some bells a little far out. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can assume the watch order on the party sheet. There's 7 of us, so you could say I could do 2 hours on Jorvik, and the rest could do an hour apiece or something.
Okay. Okay.
Zorath, Lodar, Brother Maynard, me. So I'd be in the middle. Probably at the
Okay, let's do
2 to 3 a.m. kind of thing.
yeah. Let's go back to party sheet. So let's do where's my order? Wasn't it John, was it
The order tab.
random encounters? I guess was that 5e that had that? Watch order.
Watch order? I don't remember.
Well, the watch order is here. I mean, I'm putting the watch order here just randomly. I mean, you guys. I forgot. I thought there was a way you could roll kind of random encounters on the actual watch order. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just roll.
Oh, I have no idea.
1, 2, 3. All right, there's 7 die 10s. There's 7 watch orders. Nope. Yeah, all is uneventful the entire night through each watch order. So morning breaks. You guys avail yourselves of food. Once you guys get clear, Zora says be clear. He says a command word and everything breaks itself down, hustles back, and puts itself back into the wagon. The driver is absolutely astonished. He's hired, he was just a hired driver. He's just kind of just gawking at this. So, amazing, he says. I've never seen nothing like it. If I could get this for the missus, she wouldn't be leaving me for that other farmer. So, anyhow.
It looked like it rolled when you rolled it, spit out something, though. I don't know if this is something you probably want to have, like, invisible to the player.
Right.
It shouldn't have done that. It was a random encounter. I don't know what.
But just for your reference, you might want to hide that whenever you use those.
Yeah, but I didn't. I just rolled die 10, so nothing should have happened there. This is probably inadvertent.
Yeah, you were still on the other encounter.
Yeah, I must have been. Yeah. I think I hit, yeah, that by accident.
Yeah, you'll probably want to just hide that entirely when you use that random encounters.
Oh, I will, yeah. No worries. Yeah, that shouldn't have come up for sure, yeah. Yep, there it goes. So, if I were to roll this again, this is what you would see or not see.
Yeah. That's pretty handy.
Yeah, just kill the invisibility of it. Okay, cool. But anyhow, it was a false start. Nothing happened that night. So you guys get back in and head day 2. So day 2, we are checking out the weather here. And you guys don't let me just narrative you to death. If you guys want to do anything different, if you want to learn anything about each other, if you guys want to study something, if you want to do anything, let me know. Okay, so
well, we're just kind of light fare at the moment because there's only 2 of us here, so.
Right. So yeah, you guys got your
in fact,
cloaks.
where should we?
By the way.
We need to find a place to like kind of call it, I guess, at some point.
Yeah. Well, if you want me to advance ahead, I have no problem with getting you to Silver Falls and Silver Rise if you don't want to do the random encounters. It's up to you. We can get you there. Not a problem.
Well, you could do the encounters, and if we get an encounter, then I would just say that's where we should probably leave off because
Okay.
obviously,
All right.
That makes
we're
sense.
running like tons of characters.
All right. This is how
I
we'll
don't want to
do
be
it.
responsible for everybody's character.
You have 5 more nights.
TPK.
Yeah.
The 5 more nights. If there is a one that comes up, there's an encounter on that. This is the day. Okay, nothing on the day, and this is the night. No.
Nothing.
Nothing. You've encountered nothing than just some typical things, like some of the-
Traveling experts.
yeah, just kind of like stuff like that would come up on the
Birds and
table
farm.
like this. You see a lone hawk that's kind of circling up above for some reason. Narrow bridge is blocked by stubborn mule that refuses to move for anybody. Maybe that's a little role play there, but okay. But otherwise, you guys get unaffected down to Silver Falls, and then you start to make the last leg of the journey, which is just about an hour south down to Silver Rise, and that's where we'll leave it. We're going to leave it on the road to Silver Rise from Silver Falls. Now, if you guys want to engage in Silver Falls and ask around about the town guards and stuff, you can. But completely up to you.
So how
I'm good.
big is this? Is it a town or a village?
Silver Falls is a town. Silver Rise, where you're going, is very much a village.
Okay, so we're looking at what, like 2,000 to 4,000 people? Or...
In Silver
Something like
Falls, yeah, probably not even. Maybe let's see. I'm checking Greyhawk here. So I would say Silver Falls is fortified town. Yeah, large town. Yeah, I would say you're right. So probably I don't know, about
Decent size.
6,000, 5,000. Yeah,
Oh, that's
5,000
pretty
maybe.
good size. Okay.
It's got some fortified walls, implied with a garrison, as you know. Town guard, town council, magistrate, market hub.
There'd be at least a couple of blacksmiths, etc. So we'd have no problem getting provisions or whatever.
Yes, it's a place to get provisions. Silver Falls is going to be a little bit different, obviously. Silver Rise, sorry, it will be a little different for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, good.
Well, it's kind of sad that nobody showed up, but
That's all right.
it happens, I guess.
Yeah, it's life, right? So I think Laz will be with us next week. I think, if I understand it correctly. Feel free to invite your buddy. Happy to have him. I think Brian is due back sometime in September, maybe after his move and stuff. And then Jax, I'm sure, will be back next week. And then we'll have a full complement. If we have that, we'll have 6 players and 7 characters. That'd be great.
Sounds good,
yeah, it's going to be, you guys are going to have your hands full in this other place for sure.
And I found out Abby is actually playing D&D with actual people, so
Oh, yeah?
I just found that out today. So she just did her first D&D game recently.
Yeah, well,
so
have her download
surprised.
Fantasy Grounds. She could always jump in and watch, right? And I don't have a bit of a problem. I could give her a bit part, give her a character temporarily in a single session, a single encounter.
Yeah, I'll try to get her and her sister to come and join us at some point. But
yeah. Well, the more the merrier, man. It's fun stuff. So.
Yeah, well, you could always. I guess what we could do is we could kind of approach it like we're kind of like a mercenary group as it is. So just from an RP standpoint, I don't think it's a big deal to have people, especially if they're able to teleport around to certain places like this.
Yeah.
To swing different characters in and out as required would not be a big deal to me. It doesn't seem to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone else would feel about it, but it seems like it wouldn't break immersion to me that much.
Nope, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I mean, people come and go, right? Mort, our ranger, went with the mage to the gnarly forest. Okay, he's gone.
Yeah.
Some others might want to go for whatever reason, and that's life. That's more immersion, realistic than anything else. You don't, people leave. People have commitments elsewhere, and new people come in. Not it's not how it is.
Characters die, so you can even be
die.
more lethal.
They do die, and
by the way, people.
Yeah, and I'm going to play it straight down the line. I'm going to play the module just how it's written, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it or take it easy on you guys. So, and I think that's the way you would want it. I think if I know you guys, you want a challenge, or you don't want it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's not fun if it's not. There's no danger involved.
Right. Yeah, there'll definitely be
back.
That. Nope. I don't
rolled on
plan
my hit
to.
die, but
The dice will decide, man. If you guys roll crappy, then it's not going to go good for you.
Been playing a lot of DCC, so I don't get too attached to characters.
Yeah, DCC. Yeah.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Can you reduce Lodar's wounds to 0?
Oh yeah, did you not? Oh yeah, you guys just had another rest. So let me go ahead and.
I mean, everybody should be at 0. I just manually did it for Jorvik, but I don't have Lodar's.
Yeah, I just gotta get the combat tracker back up.
Unless you can open the combat tracker to be editable for wounds to everybody, then that would be more convenient for you, but I don't know if that's possible. but I can't edit anything from there.
So he got 3 back each night, right? So he should have 6 back. Yeah, that should be 0.
Oh, he'd be fully. I mean, 'cause I can heal all the time too. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's there.
Although there is a limit, right? What's my limit on that? Once a week or I forget. I think it's once a day.
Lay on hands, it should be once a day.
Once a day, yeah. Yeah, so you can just assume that's an additional 8 points worth of healing during the course of any rest if I haven't used it. So.
Right. Yeah, it's just implicit, right? Yeah, you guys are going to use your
2 or 3 heal spells.
You guys are going to use your healing skills if it can be helped, basically. Okay.
Yeah. Well, looking good.
Yeah.
Got the paladin set finally. Although technically with that bag of holding, I could probably reduce my weight and not do a wheel, but I'm going to try to do a wheeling just for fun. Anyway, who cares?
Okay. Should be fun. Good, guys. Well, look, man, we'll be ready for next week.
Thank you very much for running. Yeah. Definitely going to be looking forward to next week. And yeah, thank you for good playing with you.
Oh, yeah, guys. Have a good week. We'll talk to you later.
See you.
Bye.